What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of AngelsBobs Plus. In the last episode, we went ahead and converted over our iron setup to be a little bit more efficient. 16 iron ore in, 24 iron plate out. And we have started kind of setting engines up, but we need steel in order to get that going. So we'll be focusing on this. Hopefully getting closer to getting steel made in this episode. And we're in episode 18 or 19? I think 19. I don't know. We're in a episode. Hope your guys' weeks have all been going well. Or hope your guys' week has been going well, not weeks. I'm tired. I am sorry. But we'll continue on with the video, I guess. So in order to get steel, we need to get this monstrosity of a build going. So it looks like, I'm guessing this ratio is going to be off for some of these things, which will be fun to figure out. So let's actually go ahead and, not to-do list, let's actually plan that out right now while I'm thinking about it. We don't need those anymore. So let's go ahead and do new production line. We want to produce... We don't actually. Ooh, we can't. We don't have a research yet. So we're gonna wait for this to research, and then we'll go ahead and get it going. In the meantime, oh hey, it actually looks like iron's backing up in places. That is good. Good. Very good. Let's see. Oh, no. Power's not having a fun time. Why is power not having a fun time? Power's not having a fun time because we don't have mining. Let's go solve that then, shall we? Let's go get some additional miners. Let's go bring them up over to that coal field and then just fully get it going and then prioritize fuel into the power area and then some other stuff and things, I guess. Alright. So temporarily we are going to disconnect that. Same thing with all of this. So we want to make sure that we're getting coal. Sure, you could do something like that. Okay. It's not great, but it's something. And something right now is better than nothing. Well, at least I hope so. Drag, drop, bunch of things. Oh. What we're gonna go ahead and do is give me some splitters if I have them. And what we're going to do is basically output priority into the boilers, and if coal backs up, then prioritize. So basically output priority left, and then if coal is, you know, we can actually just do that. So if there is enough coal to fill the side of the belt, then send some to the furnaces and other things. Eventually we'll have a whole storage system that should be able to deal with it better. left. I mean, it doesn't really matter in this scenario, but that should force coal into the power grid, basically. There we go. Power is gonna slowly come up, and we still can't quite meet the demand with how much we have, but we're right on the edge. We will have to expand this. But at least now it looks like a lot more coal is actually going to power now. We will probably want to start on our actual long-term power area. Which means we're going to need some stuff. So maybe we're going to be putting steel on hold for a little bit. Plus, I mean, we still need research anyway. So let's go ahead and get... What is it? Oh, let's actually clear out some of our inventory. We don't need that. We can just pick an easy one. Most of these are copies. But I will need that one. This one I don't need. This one I also don't need. We need 80 for... Okay. Eventually we'll probably automate. Will we automate steam engines? Maybe. Maybe. If we don't even have biters, I'm not really concerned with pollution, although it does cause some other lag-based issues. But we'll see. I don't need... Yeah, we kind of need gears. So, let's see. How many do I need? I need 40. So, that should leave us with 35. There we go. So, there's 40. I don't think Grey Belt will be able to handle 80 boilers consuming. We will see, though. I doubt it, though. Oh, no, we're gonna need the burner inserters as well. Technically, we don't need to make all 40 the stuffs and things, because we already have some already over here. Actually, how much do we have over here? We have 30 and 15, so let's cancel 5, 10, 15. We have 30, so that means we only need 50 boilers then. Because we'll move over the 30 existing ones into the setup, so that way they're kind of all in the area. So we only need 50 boilers then with that. We will have to go grab some more gears. But yeah, now the gears are backed up, so that's going to force more iron with the actual iron. Come on, 50. So let's go get some of these placed down, and then we'll get the first 50 placed. Oh, we're also going to need pumps. Where art thou, pumps? I am blind. Or pumps not there. Pumps are in here. Okay, cool. So now there goes the steel casting. I guess let's resume that. Crafting speed's always helpful. Inventory size is always helpful. Let's get better copper. Tin, silicon, and we'll go from there. It's crazy how the sound that the termites make is like hacksaws. It's just gonna be easier for me to do this than to try to place down. I don't think this is gonna be nearly enough throughput for one For gray belt, we'll have to probably get at least probably at least red, I'm guessing. Or not red, at least yellow. We will need burner inserters. We're currently making this right now. Okay. So let's go grab the few things we will need for some more burner inserters. And let's go pick up some yellow belt, because I know we are producing it now. So I do want to get yellow belt in the usage up here, just for the throughput of coal. Because I strongly do not believe we will have enough throughput for all those electric, or for the furnaces. So we'll head up back up to power. I like how we built a car and I'm just both forgetting about it, but then also remembering and then just being like, well, I'm far away from wherever I left it. It's the glories of squirrel braining in this. We'll have to get pipe as well, which I didn't grab while I was over there. Okay, let's go grab the car then, because it's like right here. But right now the goal is to get power at a level that is not literally oh, well, now it's not teetering, but it was definitely teetering on the edge of not even being close to what we need. Pipe, and we have 20. How much does it need? 40. So we have 15, so I only need 5 more. Assuming our math is correct, and it should be. We'll see. Math is sometimes not the most fun thing. I don't know, I think math's fun, but only when I know what I'm doing and I get the answers correct. I think that's the thing people hate about math, is when they don't get the answer they were looking for, and then they just get frustrated, and especially if it's like not something easily, like an easy mistake that they can fix, like, oh, you missed a sign, or like you didn't carry a 1 or something, and it was like, oh, you know, silly little mistake. But then if it was some major, like, for instance in calculus, like, oh no, you took a derivative of something and you may or may not have put a square on it, or you may or may not have done this, or you confused two things, and then it just gets irritating, especially if you think you had it right and then it ends up not actually being right. Okay, so now we don't want to connect this, because if we do, this power's not going to go anywhere. So let's go ahead and take our yellow belt here. Can I make... Yes, we can make a splitter. I'm okay with this belt being not yellow. That I'm okay with. Yes, let's do this. We'll do that for now. No, it's gonna be the way. I forgot we had our tree farm here. Now, obviously, the tree farm will probably move and change a little bit. But for now, we have plenty of what we need, at least for there. So let's go up a little bit, and then over. I usually leave a space of 2 on pretty much anything, even if it doesn't necessarily need it to be a space of 2. Okay, so now this system should have fuel. Yep, fuel is flowing into it. So now let's go ahead and connect it. So this power line is eventually going to head over and attach itself to the coal, at least right there. But the other main power line is going to be right here. Because redundancy is key in something like this. There we go, so now power is going to be significantly increased. The only issue is this needs water, but I will leave some water here. Well, I can just pump it actually with underground. Robots, thank you. There we go, so that should still have power, and obviously we'll still have coal. Oh, we didn't power these drills. There we go. So now our power grid should be massively expanded, which is nice to see. Of course, there's just rocks in our way. Why wouldn't there be? It's annoying sometimes. I wish I could set termites to attack trees marked for deconstruction. But alas, we cannot. And some more we fucked up. Because of a single fucking tree, that's why. Luckily I can just hover over the ghost image with the item in hand and it will automatically place. Really, I don't need that second set of power poles in the middle. Yeah, let's actually get rid of them. They're not really needed. The ones at the bottom are fine. The ones at the top, well, the ones at the top and stuff are fine, but these ghost ones in the middle and the actual ones I placed on the other side are not needed. These ones are redundant and for no good reason. Okay, so now we're ready to plug everything in. And that should give us 72, 54, 72, there we go. So now we are at only a quarter of our, well, a little more than a quarter of our production capacity. Which is good, though. We're maybe at a third of our production capacity there. But hey, but now power is moved to its own space, which is pretty much permanent. So now it kind of gives us a rough idea for how much room we have to work with for trains. Because for trains, there's 3 components we have to look at. Number one is, where are we going to put the main rail? So for transportation of things, I will probably stick it as far north as I can, just under these ore patches. Because I'm not quite sure how high this is going to expand into. The second thing we need to look at is unloading. Where are we going to put those stations in this area? The third thing we need to look at is storage of the ore, because I'm a firm believer in storing ore. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit wasteful, but when I'm doing a belt base like this, I just want there to always be ore, and because of that, because I'm going to mine as much ore as I can, yes, it does cause some performance issues and some other things, but I would like to have a store of ores, so if I forget to expand, like, I don't know, Bombonium, for instance, well, if I have some stored, I can put off building an outpost for a little while, or if for whatever reason, I don't know, the only coal, obviously there's a lot of coal nearby, but if the only coal was, say, way out here, like a minute train ride, which is extremely unlikely, but if that were the case, well, then I would hopefully have some stored up from previous ore patches that we can, you know, mine and not have to worry about that travel distance. And yeah, we can solve that with more trains and just other things, but I don't know, I'm a firm believer in storing ore, at least in this. I don't really do it in, yeah, I don't really do it in vanilla because you don't have warehouses. Warehouses, I store a lot of things in them because I like warehouses. Let's see, what else? Alright, so now that we have solved power, let's go ahead and look at steel. So we did research steel, so let's go ahead and do our planner. Like so. Oh, it's actually not living that land. Okay, so we want to make... Can we not cast steel? Hold up. Steel. Yeah, no. It exists. It's a recipe that exists. Am I blind? Because the only steel I see is here. Okay, there it is. Let's do steel plate there. Followed by, will be factory. Here. Into iron 2, and then into that. So, right, so if we want 6. Right. Actually, technically, isn't there a pin we can do? Yeah. Just so we can see the important pieces. I'm gonna actually just drive over there just so we can kind of look at how we're gonna set this up. So, based on Helmod, or actually, I think this is Factory Planner we used, huh? Factory Planner? No, Factory Planner is the different one. This is Helmod. I have both installed just because I like to try them out. And there were no conflicts, so... Yeah, so to get 6 steel machines working, we need 2 induction furnaces, which we have, from 4... Yes, 4 steel bars, from 4, so luckily it's a 1-to-1, the iron 2s, which we have, and then we have to change this side of things over to the 2-to-1 thing, but that shouldn't be too hard. So most of this blueprint's fine, we just have to change the left-hand side up a little bit, which means we might have to, I don't think we'll have to move things because it's based off that, so there should be plenty of room. Oh yeah. So that actually shouldn't be too hard then. So let's go ahead and get all of this stuff made. We'll just set that there for now, just so I can see what I need. So let's go ahead and get all of this stuff made. We'll just set that there for now, just so I can see what I need. So let's go ahead and get all of this stuff made. We'll just set that there for now, just so I can see what I need. So let's go ahead and get all of this stuff made. We'll just set that there for now, just so I can see what I need. So let's go ahead and get all of this stuff made. We'll just set that there for now, just so I can see what I need. So let's go ahead and get all of this stuff made. We'll just set that there for now, just so I can see what I need. So let's go ahead and get all of this stuff made. We'll just set that there for now, just so I can see what I need. So let's go ahead and get all of this stuff made. We'll just set that there for now, just so I can see what I need. So let's go ahead and get all of this stuff made. We'll just set that there for now, just so I can see what I need. So let's go ahead and get all of this stuff made. We'll just set that there for now, just so I can see what I need. So let's go ahead and get all of this stuff made. We'll just set that there for now, just so I can see what I need. So we need 8 of these, which... So there's 7. I need 4 of these. So we need brick. So let's go up to the brick area. We probably won't get this done in this episode, but we can at least get it started. Oh no, the brick machine is out of coal. Please tell me it has smelted. And not a large sum of things, but oh well. Smelt that for now while I grab coal. Okay, good. We are able to keep that build, it looks like. I'm glad about that. Well, we should probably, a few things to note is this isn't consuming at its full potential. Because we're only burning enough fuel for 20 megawatts. Once power increases, fuel consumption will increase, so we won't know for a while as if that is enough fuel for that. I don't believe it is. I think we need red belt. I think we need 30 items a second to fuel that, but I could be wrong. Okay, so we have those. Oh. Hide show. Yeah, hide the ones that we have done. So we need how many of these? We need 6. Or actually, we need 8. So how do I make the 6? Yeah, we just continue. We just need more brick. Alright. And then let's head. Well, not smelting. Oh no, Bombonium has all been mined up. Well, there's a little bit still being made. Not a whole lot. There's only this little tidbit down here at the end. So where's the next closest Bombonium, we said? There's some over here to the left, and there's some up to the north. We'll probably mine the one to the north, but not till we get trains. So Bombonium is going to stop, which means... What does Bombonium produce us? Bombonium makes us 10. Okay. Yeah, so we really don't want to live without Bombonium for too long. Okay. Well, let's go. Yeah, because we need steel to get trains, which trains in and of themselves don't require green circuits, do they? They do. Okay. Let's... I don't know, it's gonna be a tricky one to figure out. So there's gonna be at least that one done. So now we just need one more blast furnace. One more blast furnace, 2 induction, 6, whatchamacallit, 6 casting machines. Maybe some more brick. I'm gonna go steal the thing that was making our steel. How much steel do we have? 166. Oh, we have plenty. I'm gonna steal this machine, Actually, I can steal most of this. If we need more, we'll put it back down, but I want to take the fast inserters and the faster assembler up here. Like so, and then where are our speed? And then where is my steel furnace? There. Yeah, so that should increase our brick production. Obviously, yeah, we could increase this by having another furnace, like so. We can go as far as say something like this. Drop position is there. Do something like that. Alright. we can double our brick production even faster. Alright, so there's going to be all of our blast furnaces, so now we need the induction, which is going to be on the other tab. We can actually go ahead and get, so we need 50, and the casting ones are not very big. There's one induction. Well, unfortunately, it is that time. Again, we did not get steel going this episode, but we did get power, so that at least is important, because we will need it as we expand the factory. Well, with that, thanks everybody for watching. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos and things. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, go leave those down in the comment section below. If you're wondering what mods we're playing with, besides Angels and Bobs, if you're wondering what the plus portion is, the description has most of the main ones we're playing with, but there are a few that we left out, either because they're just really small and kind of nuanced. But if you want a full complete list, go back to the first episode, and about first 5 minutes or so, we kind of go over those, if you want to play along, and just kind of watch. Other than that, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.